Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Carol. I'm an author, a healer, a fairy whisperer who works with Morgan, the Sisters of Avalon, and fairies, dragons, unicorns. I'm also a gatekeeper to all things magical. And I just want to welcome you to my channel and wish you a very blessed new moon in Cancer. This is a very magical time. And of course, I was guided to come on today and talk to you about this. This is an unscripted video. Up until just very short time ago, I thought I was going to be talking about something else. But the guidance that's coming through today is just being. Now feel into that. There's so much going on in this ascension process, and it can feel so massive in the emotional arena right now, especially since we're in the sign of Cancer, and I know I'm a Cancerian, so I understand this. But everything that we're being shown right now, whether it be in your life, I hate to say in the media, I hope you're unplugged from the media right now if you can be. But things that are coming up in conversations with friends, family, everything is there right now for us to acknowledge, process, see how it is within our own personal body, and then help to release it. Now, also something to realize, and they want me to get into this, is the fact that most everyone who is on this channel is an empath. And so you're also picking up on the collective right now. And in fact, you have throughout your entire life. The collective is being fed all kinds of information that is terrifying, and it is to further induce fear. Now, what we are being guided to do as light workers, star seeds, incarnate fae, whatever you consider yourself to be, you are here to not only help yourself ascend, but also everyone else on the earth plane, those that you connect with, to help them ascend as well. So as this fear comes up in the collective, and it can be something that suddenly you're feeling in your sleep, in your dreams, and you go to sleep very relaxed and you wake up as tense as can be. When this is happening, they want you to remember, and by they I mean the divine, the beings I work with in Avalon, the fairies, the dragons, the unicorns. They want you to definitively know that as you feel these intense emotions, especially in the time of Cancer, that you are processing them not only for yourself, but for the collective. All right? So the faster you heal them, the better for yourself and the collective as we move forward in ascension. So when they tell us the message for today is to just be, can you see how it is saying whatever you are feeling at this moment is right and true and perfect for you? That means it's exactly what you need to experience right now. And as we move into that just being, you know that this moment is perfect in itself as it is. So for those of us in the last video that jumped into the highest timeline, you might find yourself saying, yes, and I can see things happening all around me, but why is all this dark stuff coming up around me? Me too, I understand that. I'm experiencing that as well. These are remnants that are still lodged within our bodies that need to be acknowledged and experienced and then released once and for all. Now we are here with this beautiful new moon on the 20th of July, going into a week that is so magical. You have the ability to transcend everything that you're experiencing and have experienced throughout this lifetime and all lifetimes. And we're coming into a very high power week, especially with the comet that comes through on the 22nd, which creates with the energies a level of momentum that pushes you forward on your ascension. So if you are staying with this channel right now and you've gone through the time jump, you're on the highest timeline, this is the week on the 22nd in the new moon energy with the comet energy coming in and the ascension energy. This will propel you forward. I have already seen in my life examples of this just within the weekend itself. Amazing things are happening. And they're things that I would never have looked for. They just kind of appeared or I was guided to. The next message is to follow through on any guidance you receive from higher self and your higher dimensional team immediately. For example, the last time I spoke with you, it was, okay, you're in the full moon energy and you're going to propel yourself into a higher timeline. That means going to a place that calls you so you can receive the next message. Do that immediately. I did and was blessed tenfold. Now, another example would be, if you're in the situation that so many of us are right now, where, your traditional means of employment has evaporated, when you receive a message to do something like look at your phone, go to, I'll just give an example, I'm not saying to do this, steady.com. Scroll through until you find the energy vibrating in a certain job and go to that. And that will take you to a completely different site. And then through that site, you connect with literally a star family member, for example, or, a new job that will propel you into this new energy. I can tell you this is exactly what has happened to me, and I know it's happened to so many others just within this last week. They also want me to talk about what I originally was going to do with this video about signs all around us right now. And many of us are so keen on the number sequences we're given. The 1111, the 333, 555, the 2525. There's 4747, so many magical numbers. And they are indeed coding for you in that moment in time to give you 1010, they're saying, to give you that energy to propel you forward. And it is a coding within your DNA that is being activated. They're wanting me to remind you that our DNA is going back into its expanded state. And so quite often these codes are assisting in that process. You can tell I have fairy activity right now around me. You see me going like this. Quite often when you're working with fairies, it will almost feel as if spider webs are being strung around you. It's very magical. Spider is one of my chief writing guides, so I'm used to that as well. All right, so for the messages, they also want me to have you look at the sky. So right now I'm in a forest near a stream, and I did this for a ritual that's coming up. We need to be near water. But if you can look at your sky and see what images are in the clouds. Now, what is happening is the divine is sending through the angels to the air fairies very specific guidance, geometrical patterns, and images that are to be woven out of the clouds by the air fae right now. I need to shift position because for some reason, yeah, it just had to be. They said shift. And once again, I've got the spun webs all around me. All right. So when you're looking up into the sky, you might be seeing images of dragons, indicating you have a dragon guide that wants to come through and work with you. You may see a stairway to heaven. I'll try to put that image on this video right now. I have a beautiful image that came through. I believe it was Facebook or Instagram of the stairway to heaven through the clouds. You might see just any manner of animal reflected in the clouds. These are all messages, as I said, from the divine, and particularly for you and the beings in your area that will be looking up at it. They're also wanting me to mention how quite often star family and star consciousness and our higher dimensional teams from the stars might be reflected in those clouds right now, because those cloud formations form around the ships. So they're wanting you to look very carefully at the clouds and the sky in your area this day and every day. I'm asking for additional messages right now. Messages from the animals, please, as you're out in nature and in everyday life. Be aware of the animals who are speaking to you. For instance, this morning, as I was feeding my feral cat, his name is Galahad, by the way. He's a knight of the round table, my little kitty. All black, by the way, he's gorgeous. A beautiful blue dragonfly came in and was preparing me for this video. Dragonflies are a guide between the fairy and this three-dimensional realm. They also are speaking to us about shining our light. And the blue has to do with communication, the throat chakra. So I was blessed indeed. They also want me to share with you about the magical experience I had in Virginia. This was the week after my last video. I was called down to an audition, and it is a very funny musical. It's a classic, and I've always hoped to do that show and was guided to go down to Southern Virginia for this audition. And I had turned down what in England they call a quiet road, which means there's basically enough room for one car. There's really not enough room for two. And as I turned onto this quiet road, a raven/crow caught my eye, which of course instantly reminds me of Morgan and magic. She often is reflected in crows and ravens. But what happened was the crow lifted up and literally morphed into two, what I thought at first were turkeys flying in front of me, guiding me down the street. But as I noticed them turn around and look at what was following them, I saw they were vultures. So they were turkey vultures. So it started, the message, with the magic of the crow and Morgan, and merged into the transformational guidance of the turkey vulture. And these are the kinds of things that they would like you to be conscious of in day-to-day life. Now, I truly do have to shift one more time this video. And I keep trying to get the water in behind me without my hand falling asleep, which is what was happening. All right. I feel as if there are more messages to come through, but I think we are going to go to Avalon now for our new moon ritual. So I would like you, I'm going to offer my hand as gatekeeper to you. And please follow me through the veil of mist that separates us in this world from the magical realm of Avalon. And I am taking you to the water, to Avalon Lake. Now, I am at a creek right now, which is the closest I can get to Avalon Lake where I'm at. But I'm going to kind of focus on it for a moment. We see Morgan and the sisters coming forward. And they are forming a semicircle around us. So our back is to the water. And we have the sisters and Morgan around us, along with any animal guides that are coming to you right now. I see the red dragon approaching, along with your personal dragon. Many of you, they want me to say, might have galactic dragons coming in, so don't. If you're noticing the dragon does not seem to be earth, air, water, or fire, please realize that that means it's a galactic dragon. We are also calling in the Unicorn Kingdom with Shayla, and she's stepping forward. We have so much white light around us, I'm sure you can see that. This is the unicorn influence. Thank you, dear one. All right. Now, the guidance that is coming through, we have our feet flat on Gaia, but no longer grounding into her. At this time of ascension, she needs us to assist her more with our energy than us taking from her energy. I hope that makes sense. So I believe at the end of this ritual, I know what they're saying is we're going to go earth, air, water, fire, cleanse, and then we're going to actually cleanse completely in the water of Avalon Lake. We will send a blessing back to Gaia, for she needs it. All right. They would like you to take deep breaths, bringing up from the bottom of your feet on the left side. Take a deep breath, bringing it up to the crown of your head. Exhale down the right side. I don't know if you heard that. That was so sweet. And then bringing up again from the left side to the top of your head, Down the right side. Exhale. One more time. Up the left side. Down the right side. Exhale. What we are doing now is calling on, we're starting with Earth. Gobe and the Earth Fairies. So we'll call out to Go, Gobe, Gobe. As well as the Earth Dragons. And feel the warmth of their energy from their realm just permeating your body right now. The guidance is that Morgan is bringing the new moon into alignment with your being right now. She's not drawing it down because we're not at full moon. But let that moon energy come through you, through your crown, head to toe right now. Now we also call in the energy of the water fae, Nixa, who is their monarch. Nixa, Nixa, Nixa. As well as the water dragons coming in. I call on the air, and I call Peralda, 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 monarch of the air fae. Deep breath. We call in the air dragons as well. I'm sure you can feel the energy building. Calling in the energy of fire and Jinn, 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 the monarch of the fire fae, and the fire dragons represented by the red dragon. Now what they would like us to do is a head to toe cleanse right now, to cleanse you of all the gunk, for lack of a better word. So you're feeling the energy of the new moon and of earth, air, water, and fire, beginning all the way up in your stellar gateway and cleansing that beautiful chakra that connects you to the divine. We feel it move down to the Earth Star. Gorgeous, gorgeous fuchsia, containing all the history of your past lives. Let that be balanced by earth, air, water, fire, and the power of the new moon. Moving to the causal, beautiful white chakra, truly connects us to spirit, unicorns. Let that be cleansed. White is so around us right now. High, high causal energy. Moving to your crown. See the crown opening into its crown formation on each side. And see this incredible light from each of the earth, air, water, fire realms and the new moon coming into your crown. Cleansing it, opening it up so you truly wear the crown of ascension. Bringing it down through your head, all aspects of your brain, to your third eye. See that opening up as well. Earth, air, water, and fire balancing the third eye along with, it's a white, and yet at the same time it's a dark of the new moon. So you've got the perfect balance there. That is gorgeous. Coming down through your nose, your mouth, into your throat, linking that beautiful blue essence. Can you see how white is all around this video right now? This is incredible. This is the unicorn influence, along with the energy of the divine and the elementals. Wow. I am blessed. We are all blessed indeed. All right, so the throat is clearing so that you continue to speak your truth. Do not let anyone stop you from it. The moment you feel yourself governing your truth, ask for this cleansing again. Call on the dimensions of earth, air, water, and fire. Fairies, dragons. Call Avalon. Moving into the high heart. Feel that opening up further, allowing your divine purpose to flow through you and truly connecting throat to heart. And that heart is just opening wider and wider with this Avalon ritual, new moon blessing. Feel the earth, air, water, and fire in that chakra. They're saying, teaching you how to love again. How beautiful. It goes for me as well, of course. Down to the solar plexus. Being tested over and over in this area. True for almost everyone. Relax the solar plexus. Let earth, air, water, and fire cleanse it, soothe it. Feel your divine trust, your trust in the divine. That's interesting, they had me reverse it. They're saying let the new moon go directly to the solar plexus and soothe it. This may just be for me, but I have a feeling it's for many of us watching. All right, now the energy of the new moon and the elements goes down to your navel chakra, your connection to all beings, strengthened, solidified. This is so necessary right now because the powers that be in the third dimension are trying to make us unconnected, but we are more and more connected as we send our love and light out to all. I am pausing because of the plane overhead right now, the interference. You noticed which chakra it was when this appeared. I am being told to pay attention to that. I'm sending everyone my love as we pause through this. We are moving now onto the sacral, allowing earth, air, water, and fire to cleanse and heal all old wounds from this chakra, moving down to the root, relaxing in the trust of the divine, in this new moon power where you truly are reclaiming your sovereignty. Yes, moving that new moon cleanse down to your earth star below your feet. Let that just permeate that silver chakra. Your divine blueprint is there, and it is strengthened with this Avalon ritual and blessing. Now they would like me to take you into the waters of Avalon Lake. This is an element of trust that is needed. Literally, from where you are, lean back. I don't have a good enough visual here. Lean back into the waters and let them flow over you, head to toe. And what I am getting from Morgan, who is acting in her post as Lady of the Lake, Avalon is a powerful portal, and I'm sure many of you realize this. When you traverse the waters of Avalon, you also have gateways into Lemuria and several other dimensions. The one that I am seeing right now for many of us is Lemuria. So if you wish, you may swim into that dimension. I have a little creepy crawly creeping up me right now. You may see me diverted by that for a moment. Follow the path of light that is appearing in Avalon Lake. Morgan is saying, this is stepping into your sovereignty. So literally the light, I understand now, is from the new moon coming down into the water, which is a fountain cleansing you. And as you step into that light, you have the capability to go where you want to go. So I'm going to let you think about that, revel in it, and I am going to close this video, but I want to leave this ritual open so you continue with Morgan, the sisters, the elementals. So I am thanking Morgan and the sisters. I am thanking Perrault and the air fairies, Nixon the water fairies, Jin and the fire fairies, Gob and the earth fairies. I am sending from our combined energy a powerful wave down into Gaia of golden, white, blue light for Gaia's healing. And I see that spreading across the earth. I am now thanking the earth, air, water, and fire dragons, the red dragon, your personal dragon, my dragon. I'm thanking Shayla and the unicorns. I'm thanking all the animals who have been present, the birds who have been so vocal. And now I am going to sign off and let you continue on your journey through Avalon Lake into sovereignty. I love you, I honor you, I bless you all. Divine blessings, blessed new moon, everyone. Faerie blessings. Carol.